welcome back to the Inside Connection podcast studios. And we are live once again with our Meet the Experts portion of our programming. And today I am thrilled to be joined by the great Barb Margucci. Barb, thank you for joining me today. And how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And, let's just jump right into, getting to know a little bit more about you and tell us a little bit about why this is your calling. And then we'll talk a little bit in a moment about your tenure here, but what specifically about MediConnect has kind of really spoken to you?
I think just the personal connection that I can make with people, um, and the company, uh, the way that they help the agents.
That really speaks to what you're trying to accomplish in this industry.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're from the East Hills part of the
Hmm.
city, out towards the Greensboro area, I believe, and obviously we're making a lot of noise out in that direction now, thanks a large part to your recent involvement here. But you're relatively new to MediConnect. You're one of our more recent hires. However, you have a plethora of experience in our industry. So talk a little bit about that, and then also my favorite part of the episode. Talk a little bit about a story that has really resonated with you to let you know you're in the right place.
Okay, so prior to coming here to MediConnect, I worked for a telephonic enrollment agency,
Okay.
and I sold in the entire country, from New York to California, and there was no personal connection at all with
Mm,
people. They call in, you service them, and you never hear from them again. And it's different here. I have a personal connection with every client. I meet them face to face. I know their story, and it just makes it so much easier to help them.
and I know that you were talking a little bit about the story that you want to speak about, a recent radio show listener that you helped up in
Yeah.
Beaver. So tell us a little bit about what happened there and how you were able to help them.
Well, the gentleman, his name is Regis from Beaver County, and he called in, and he just couldn't believe that he would be subject to a deductible
Mm.
on traditional Medicare, and that's all that he had was traditional A and B. And I said, yes, that is absolutely correct. And well, let me come out and talk to you and see what we can do for you. And I was able to put him into a plan. He's an Army veteran.
Oh my.
He's 80 years old and right. And I was able to put him in a plan that afforded him so many benefits. And he just had a really hard time believing it.
Well, and talk a little bit more to that because there's so many different programs available for Medicare recipients. And speaking to that VA beneficiary who very likely got money back in his Part B and was able to enjoy some of those benefits, when you do your comparison for everyone that you sit down with, what do you find to be, I guess, the most telling aspect of yes, I'm in the right place and this is why I need to be here? What do you feel that there's a lot of miscommunication and bad information that's going on out there that you're able to help rectify, or
Oh,
is there
yeah.
something else to it?
No, absolutely. I think, you know, sales agents in general have a bad reputation.
True.
And I'm really hoping that with MediConnect behind me, I can change that, because that is what we want to do. We just want to help people.
You sound like a woman on a mission and after our own hearts. So, of course, we love working alongside you. So, as we begin to wrap up this episode, talk a little bit about what you're most excited for looking ahead, whether it be personally with MediConnect or as an industry is concerned. What has you just chomping at the bit and so excited?
I think just being able to go out into the communities, be a resource for people, help them. Everyone has their own personal situation going on. And if I'm able to help them just a tiny bit, then I know I'm in the right place.
Well, I will say, when I was running as actively as you are currently, one of the most thrilling things about helping people when it comes to Medicare, because we're talking about something pretty boring here, right? But one of the most exciting things was getting to know each individual and knowing that you're not going to run into the same individual in the next appointment you come across. It's all unique. It's almost as individualized as your fingerprint. So
Hmm.
the fact that you're able to get out there and help so many people, and I kept hearing that word in this interview, help. You
Yeah.
like to help. I mean, that's
Yeah.
truly your passion. So if you are somebody who needs the type of help that Barb is talking about, Her information is the beginning screen. You can go back, check it out, connect with her directly to make Medicare simple. Barb, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.